Hello, I'm Naisha. I'm doing my reaction to The 100, Season 5, Episode 10. I've been loving the season so far, so hopefully this episode's really, really good too. I can't wait. Let's get excited. I still think he was right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm on Bellamy's side. I still think he was right.
If we run, Gaia, Indra, and Bellamy will die.
They made their choice.
Stop! Are you? No! Maddie! Get away from me! I'm going back! Oh, no, you're not. It's 50 miles to Polis. Now get down from there! Maddie! I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Don't throw me to the ground and ask me if I'm okay.
No! That thing is not staying here!
Yes, it is! And if you want to take it, you're gonna have to kill me.
Maddie!
What? You're willing to let Bellamy die, and Indra, and Gaia. Why not me?
T.
No, we are not doing this now.
Let me go! Why are you doing this?
I need to go back. Commanders don't run away.
Well, it's a good thing you're not commander.
Is it the worms?
Clark, be careful.
It's the eggs.
The worms.
I knew they were still in the rover. Why would you throw it?
Now get in the rover before I take you up in your ultimatum.
Ain't that about a bitch?
That's so stupid. Why would you throw it? They're gonna start hatching. Oh, what? Clark. See, this is what happens when Clark and Bellamy are not together. Mistakes start being made, guys. Why would she throw that? You were the main one warning everybody about the worms.
I was like, oh shit, we can win this war. Fuck it, then. If you look over there, there's logic in the distance. Blowing up in flames.
It just doesn't make sense. I'm telling you guys, them worms about to come back. The worms about to come back full force. Cause you, like, what?
And she gonna feel hella fucking retarded if that shit get back.
Yeah. Why would you throw them like that? Like, come on. That doesn't make any type of sense. Like,
who are you helping?
Exactly.
You could have set them on fire. It would have been more of a productive thing.
Right.
But to throw this dangerous ass shit.
Dangerous, right? Across the way and just leave like that? The Clark I know would have never made a decision that stupid.
Right? Like, I get it. You're a mom now. But you're not dumb. Like,
No one gets in or out.
cause she just said. She threw it with so much confidence.
Exactly. That's what's getting me.
Pregnant.
Me to march? Show them what happens when they don't.
Bitch, leave Bellamy alone.
I agree. But that shit was gangsta.
Oh, now this is perfect. Here I thought the time of the commanders was over. It was.
No, it's not.
The day you asked me to be your second was the best day of my life.
Oh,
Did I ever tell you that?
Damn.
You're refusing to march, right there. You wouldn't surrender. And you won't give up the throne to the rightful commander. So now you'll use fear to bend one crew to your will. I suppose it worked before.
Will it work now? If I put you and Gaia and Bellamy in the arena, will they march?
Probably. But you already knew that. Give me another option.
Aww.
one.
Oh my god, she doesn't want to do it.
But if it helps to clarify things, I promise you, if you put us in the arena, I won't be losing a daughter. Gaia will win. I will have her take my life. Right after I take your brothers.
Hold up now. Wait a motherfucker.
I mean, I get it. I understand Indra. Like, that's her daughter. Gaia's her daughter. So I get Indra being like, I want my daughter to win. So like, she's placing her daughter's life above Bellamy's. That's like, that makes sense. Like, but like,
she didn't have to say it.
You told, yeah, you told her that like this, like her brother, you're gonna kill her brother. Like. And like, I love the look she gave. She's still in there. Like, Octavia is still in there. Like,
the fact that she even went and asked for another way.
Yeah, that's what's getting me. Like, she's not like immediately throwing them in there. She's like, I need something else. Like, give me something else. Out of there, Octavia. Get him out of there.
Get all the things out of there, honestly.
Yeah, get all of them because they all don't deserve to die. I'm emotionally connected to Bellamy and Octavia, and I would love for them to get their like brotherly and sisterly bond back. So like, get him out, get him out. And I just Clark is so fucking stupid.
That's a shark.
Yeah, that was dumb. I'm still stuck on the words. Like, I really want to like focus, but like, she literally just.
I'm sorry, you guys. That was.
Look, I don't really watch this show, but even I know.
That
don't
not
fucking work.
Yeah, like that was not smart at all. Like,
I'm just gonna throw this mine.
You know what those worms?
Up.
Yeah, you know what those worms are capable of. You've literally seen what those worms are capable of multiple times now, and your whole reasoning for why they shouldn't use the worms is that it can endanger the surroundings. It can endanger the land.
And won't transfer. A foundation made for your skin.
Like, your whole thing was like, it can endanger the land and all that stuff, like, and you, like,
create your own lasagna.
Just throw them recklessly like that? I promise you they're gonna come back up. Like, I promise you they're gonna be an issue again. They're gonna come back up and be an issue, and then, like, everybody's gonna be like, where the fuck these worms come from? Like, I thought we got rid of them, and then Clark gonna be like, oh yeah, haha. See what happened, what had happened was I just threw them out in a fit of rage. Like,
hold up, bitch. What?
Hold up, bitch. Hold up.
Sit down. Be humble.
Right? This is why we make the decisions here, Clark. You ain't thinking past Maddie right now, and it's getting us all in
so
disarray.
Ironic,
Lord, I still love Clark. We'll always love Clark, but that was stupid.
Hella dumb. Oh shit,
shaking and stuff.
Right? Shaking like a salt shaker. Shaking like a salt shaker. Oh.
She looks like she's gonna drop at any moment.
For real.
To be exact.
Look at Monty.
Fruit, protein crops are rebounding too. Octavia, if I'm right, I can do the same thing to the topsoil on the ground. It'll take longer, a few years, maybe more. But the point is, we don't need shallow valley. You don't need too much to war. Bellamy doesn't need to die.
He fixed it. Look at Monty. Don't
you pick that shit. Don't.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's a nice story, Monty, but the ghost can have this place. We march as soon as the fight in the pit is over. I would like my brother, your friend, to be with us. Last chance.
Look how sad he is because you picked the flower.
Or not.
I hate that she won't listen to him.
Not if it means taking more lives to do it.
But I love that she's adamant on saving Bellamy.
Should say that.
What the fuck was that?
It's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Damn.
From mile to
She's
mile,
having
as
memories
Matthew
of all the
Chris
commanders.
said,
She's gonna
almost
remember some
everywhere,
stuff
almost everybody,
to help
like
them.
the
Like,
face
I could
of
already
a
see it. Like, she's gonna remember some things to help them.
or the
Yeah, she's gonna definitely remember some stuff that helps out. Because I feel like that's the only way, like, Bellamy and, like, Clark will, like, be able to mend. Because, like, the fact that she's going through things like that is probably only making Clark angrier. that he put this chip in her head, that she's having these nightmares and dreaming of being set on fire and stuff. It's probably making Clark angrier about what he did. So if she realizes some stuff that can help them in the long run, like it'll help like Bellamy and Clark to like mend fences. I'm mad that like we are 24 minutes in and I haven't seen my baby. Y'all have to fix that. I want to see him now. Like in
the middle of this commercial.
Oh, she's remembering him saving them. Oh my God!
She's really going through some conflict.
She doesn't want him in there.
Look, I don't watch this show often, but damn, he is looking good.
He's beautiful. He's beautiful.
You realize the last time I see this man's face, had none of this going on.
But you never once said no, and you always let me win. Do you remember the last time we played?
Please be more light so I can see this man's
I cut my lip. I bled all over the place. I was so worried that someone would see it on the floor and find me. But you took care of that. You cut your own arm open so people would think it was your blood.
You don't got it.
Long way from that to poisoning me.
Not really. No, I did that to save you too. From yourself. From fighting a war that could destroy the last survivable land on Earth.
Well, you'll be happy to know that the worms are gone. Clark took them. Along with the usurper you tried to replace me with.
And you're still ready to go to war? Even though Indra has told you how many of your people would die.
I know you're still trying to save me, Belle. But you can't save someone who's already dead.
Oh, his face.
Her face. You're not. She is so amazing. Marie is such a fucking phenomenal actress. What are we doing? No!
Woo! Woo!
What are you doing?
She's going to wear her blood.
Yeah, she's gonna put it on her face. Because she's Blood Reyna. She's choosing who she wants to be. I don't know, and like Marie, that's the actress's name, is just great. Like that whole scene, like at first I'm like hecka sad, and then when she took out that blade, I'm like, wait, what? And then when she was about to go kill herself, I'm like, no, don't do it. And then when she started like dripping the blood, at first I didn't get it, and then you said it, and then I was like, yeah, she was about to put it on her face, like because she Blood Reyna and stuff.
I also think it's deep how they was like the last.
And he's just like Kane. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to kill people in that arena.
I think it's also interesting the fact that he was like explaining the last memory is that he cut himself.
Yeah.
To save. And so I'm wondering what she's gonna do in equivalence to this.
Show us.
I know what it's like to need something.
Oh! 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 Oh!
nap. She's gonna take them. She's about to put them in her mouth.
Don't.
We have now hit rock bottom, ladies and gentlemen.
No. He's literally eating niggas' faces.
We have now hit rock bottom.
Today we're opening more than 150,000 locations called Domino's Hot Spots.
Yeah.
He's started eating their face.
Well, we knew it was. Well, you didn't know, but like they said earlier in earlier episodes that like he is a criminal, a serial killer, and to like keep your body parts away from his mouth. Like, so we already got that feeling that he'd probably be eating people. So he just
hail to the Hannibal Lecter.
We never got to see it. That was the first time I was seeing it. I'm mad. I'm more mad about her. Like, you're just gonna let that happen so you could take these pills. Like, we've now hit rock bottom.
Yes.
That you're letting this man eat these people so you could get these pills.
Right.
The fact that Bellamy doesn't want to fight, and he is like Cain, because in the fourth episode, Cain didn't want to fight either, and then Octavia threatened to kill Cain if he didn't fight, and she was going to kill him, but then Bellamy at that moment finally broke through and like got the bunker open. He's doing the same thing. Oh my God, can we talk about her remembering him giving her piggyback rides on the Ark, and her remembering him coming down and saving them from the bunker? I've always wanted flashbacks to like them on the Ark and like him protecting her, and like we got them flashbacks again. Thank you for that. Like,
I just want to point out, at first I was like, oh, you know, like I get it, you know, Bellamy cute. Girl, that was an understatement. I have not seen what he
I don't
like.
understand why you don't understand.
I haven't seen his face
like
in recent times.
That man,
he has developed.
That man.
Long been a son.
I don't want this.
Be the last.
Look at Bellamy getting it. Break her. Ooh. Yes,
He looks so hot right now.
Right?
But he's proving Octavia right when she says you'll fight eventually.
True. I think it didn't help that much. Ooh, shit.
Guy's gonna die. Oh shit. Everybody stop.
Oh.
The music.
It's all red. It's all red.
The music. She's gonna launch that shit.
Is Bellamy gonna take the...
She gonna launch that shit. I got it. Guy's gonna die.
How you have one shot and you missed?
She gonna launch that shit.
I said, be the last.
Oh my God.
Scramble for them fucking weapons.
Monty, get out of here.
Guards, take him away.
Octavia told you we have to march. That we have to fight for the one place left where we can survive. But she knows that's not true.
Monty, you do not belong in here.
The Hydra Farm is working again. Soon it'll be processing enough food to feed all of us. Here, using the same techniques, we can grow crops in the wasteland. Ask Octavia. She's seen it with her own eyes.
Oh my God, you need to move.
But at least tell them that they have a choice.
This is true.
They're gonna turn on her.
Damn.
You see how quickly they turned, bro?
Oh, shit.
Get out of there, Bellamy. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Everybody get the fuck out. Everybody get the fuck out.
Oh, they turned against her.
You know what's deep? She made some deep sacrifices for these fucking people. But then again,
I don't know what he just said.
Where'd you go?
She gave up her soul for them. She's gonna destroy. Don't destroy it, Octavia. Don't destroy it. They're gonna kill you.
damn.
Don't do it.
That fucking power hungry shit.
Don't do it. They will kill you if you destroy it.
We have to find her.
Why? She didn't shoot us, right? Something.
Maybe she lost the battle, not the war. We should split up, but be careful. There are people here that will give their lives to save Lorena.
What's that?
The fire alarm.
God, you're funny.
She's gonna destroy. She set it to fire. She set it on fire.
Damn!
Octavia, why would you do that?
What do you need this war so motherfucking bad for?
Stay here and die. I'll watch you being lived.
I'm so motherfucking livid.
How's your endometriosis pain?
Some days
Why
are
would
better
you
than others.
do
Why do you
that?
want niggas to die so bad for this fucking war?
And they like or go to war. They don't want to go to war. They don't want people to die for no reason. Like you just took away their choice because you're just so obsessed with war. What do you need this war so bad for?
Even let's say let's negate the fact that this war is stupid. Let's talk about the future. This was the future. Okay? You could literally make this place livable again. Any place livable again.
Why would she do that?
Like, you could sustain
They were
so
all
much more life.
They were all so happy.
So many more resources. Your dumbass dude. I thought the fucking worms were gonna be the most infuriating thing.
They were all so happy.
Dumbass.
Like they had a second option. Why would you do that? Oh my god, Octavia.
Hell fucking mad.
Bellamy's face. He achieved like dad's, like he's always had daddy status.
Now
like,
he's
let's
in
be
daddy
honest.
status.
Like he's in Zam zaddy status. Like I love him so goddamn much. He's so goddamn sexy.
Is it weird? Like the best thing was like that kick to the chest.
Right?
I don't understand.
That was hot.
Why are you going the wrong way? It's how Bellamy saved you the moment he got back to the ground and got the bunker open.
Remember
By
Bellamy?
now, probably dead.
Where's Diosa?
We don't know. McCreary's in charge now.
Kill him.
I can take you to him.
Maddie, get behind me.
She's gonna kill him because you killed her
Doctor,
people.
where's she?
Gas station. Please, don't shoot me. I can take you.
You've heard the gunshot.
Mom. Mom?
Gang gang.
Gangstas. She didn't hesitate.
Mom?
She doesn't know her mom's a drug addict. Fuck.
Hey, wake up.
We got rations here for everyone. 6 days worth. That's enough to make it to the valley. Move out.
I'll be right behind you.
It's over.
Bellamy stole.
A warrior's death awaits.
Ready? Come on.
It's just super bitch mode.
Your family's waiting.
He's so sorry.
We did things no human being should ever have to do.
What went on down there? What went on down there?
Get full compliance. Full compliance. It was me. It was me.
Previously on
Okay. So that was my reaction to The 100, episode 10. Warrior's Will, I think the title of the episode was. So much happened in this episode. For starters, I started out this episode completely like broken for Octavia. She was wrecking me left and right with just her like inner struggle, inner battle between Blood Reina and Octavia, and knowing that her brother betrayed her and wanting to, knowing that she has to punish him for that, but not wanting to. And like you could see the inner struggle. Like she went to Monty to try to talk Bellamy into, you know, fighting. She went to Bellamy to try to convince him, you know, fight. Like, and like she's still sitting there trying to, you know, save him, which was, I appreciated that. And then I ended this episode with the most just disappointment I've ever felt, because like I don't get it. Like I just don't. Like Monty showed you an alternative. He gave you an option. He gave you an out. Like one of the main reasons why you kept saying that you had to fight was because that valley was the only last survivable place. And then Monty showed you that it's not. And it doesn't have to be. That there's a way to survive here as well. He took all that time and effort to make that. Like, and produce that. And like, because you're so bent on having this war, and I don't understand why. Like you burned it all. It's all gone.
All of it.
And like Monty's face, Bellamy's face, Indra and Gaia, like they're just destroyed.
Rightfully so.
The fight in the pit was amazing. It was shorter than I wanted it to be because I wanted it to be a little bit longer. But I knew as soon as Gaia tried to kill Octavia that, you know, the pit was going to be over. I thought Gaia was going to die. Straight up, I was like, well, that's it. Like, she about to take this staff and launch your shit. Like, she was going...
I was like, I guess it'll be stormed quicker than I thought.
Like, I thought...
Contract ended.
Yeah, like, I thought Gaia was going to die. I'm amazed that she's still here. Because I thought that was going to be the end of Gaia. Like, she didn't try too many times to usurp Octavia, so I thought that was going to be the end of her.
He is fine like lemon lime in the summertime.
Like, that man is beautiful, like gorgeous, and like him fighting was A1. Like you getting to see how good he's gotten, like as a fighter, was great. He held his own, however long he was in there. Like he held his own, so that was cool. I love that he clocked on smooth quick to what Gaia was doing and tackled that girl because he didn't want, like, he's still protecting his sister too. So I love that, like, he was like, she gonna kill her, and like immediately jumped and like tackled her so that she couldn't kill Octavia. Bellamy, love you, always will. Clark, I love Clark, and I understand like her not wanting this flame in Maddie's head. I get it 100%, because that is like a child, her child and stuff like that, and I get like nobody wants to see their child having these nightmares, thinking that they burning up and stuff like that. So I get it, I understand that. I don't like. I thought it was stupid that she threw them worms. Like, I think that's my only issue with Clark this episode, is that she threw them worms for no reason. And the worms gonna come back. One crew is marching. What if they're gonna come across them worms and get fucked up? Oh shit. Oh, Clark been fucked up. Like, they're gonna die.
That's what you get.
Like,
for being followers.
Like, they gonna march and then die. Like, I hope Bellamy and them are at the back of the line, so when they start seeing people drop, they're like, oh, let's go this way. Like,
your fucking sister sucks, man. Dude.
So I feel like those worms that she threw are gonna come back. Like, it lingered on the worms for a minute before it went to commercial. So like that, like, I just feel like as a filming wise and like editing wise, like the fact that they like lingered on it,
the fact that they showed back up, it's a gun.
Yeah, like if you know Chekhov's gun theory, like I feel like they're coming back. Those worms are definitely gonna come back. Her just throwing them like that was reckless. And they're gonna come back and cause a lot of grief.
Can I say though, sidebar, I do appreciate the scene where Maddie is talking to her and she's like, Bellamy's probably dead now, and then she had like
the look that she gave her. Yeah. Cause I don't think she's let it sink in that like he could be dead right now. Like, she doesn't want to think about that, because right now, like, her number one priority is saving Maddie and protecting Maddie. And like, the reason why she left him back there to die was because her number one priority was saving Maddie and protecting Maddie. If she actually sits and lets herself think that like she left him back there to die, like, I feel like she's gonna break. So like, she doesn't want to think about that. And like, Maddie brought it up, and then like, I love her reaction where she's just like, and then like, Maddie brought it up too, like, he saved you, like he came down here and he used leverage to save you from when they were gonna kill you, and now he's probably dead. And Clark was like, looked at her like, oh my god. Maddie slicing that dude's throat just because he killed them defectors, and she's like, they're my people. Deep. You're really starting to see that she's changing because this chip is in her head. Like, those are, like, she sees them as her people now. Like, before, like, the only person she saw as her people was Clark. Now she's getting the sense that these are her people and she has to protect them. And you can see that now, like, her feeling like she has to protect her people, and like, her being angry at people that would hurt her people. Because she sliced that dude's throat smooth quick. And Clark's face was just like, oh god.
Right?
So that's not gonna help, I don't think, Bellamy and Clark's relationship, because her daughter is smooth changing and it's his fault. I 100% get Indra and why she said she wanted Gaia to live. So she was like, I'm going to kill your brother, and then I'm going to fight Gaia, and then she's going to kill me and she's going to live. I 100% get that. That's her daughter, so she's going to protect her daughter no matter what. Love Indra. Indra is like one of the best characters.
Yes.
And then I loved, like, Gaia she's always told you what her loyalties are. Like, she was loyal to Octavia, because in those 6 years, Octavia was the leader that was getting them through some dark times and stuff like that. But she can't she can't just let go, like, a lifetime of faith, like in the Commander and stuff like that. She can't just let that go. And so as soon as, like, you know, a true Nightblood came into the mix, like we got to see Gaia's like loyalty start to shift, and like, she let it be known that like, she can't get rid of her face. She's not just gonna forget her face.
Yes, like, that's like a knight in the crusade, and like, yes, they follow the church deeply, but then if you see like like, how are you supposed to?
Yeah, so like, I get Gaia. I'm like, I understand Gaia, and like, I get that she feels like she has to kill Octavia in order for Maddie to be safe and everything like that. So I 100% get that. Where she went wrong is that you can't try to kill her in front of like her brother. Like he's not about to like let that happen. So her trying to attempt that right then and there went wrong because he like wasn't gonna let that happen. I do love how she told Bellamy when he was like, I'm not gonna fight, and she was like, you will, everybody does. And like, even though he didn't want to, like, she ended up kind of being right in the sense because he picked up that sword and like went to work. So like Octavia did end up being right in a sense, but at the same time, like, he stopped fighting as soon as like Monty came in with the alternative door. And not only did he stop fighting, but everybody stopped fighting. Like, that's what gets me, is that like so many people wanted to not fight. So like Octavia right now is not even listening to her own people. Like, she's just going basically like just based on what she believes is right. Like, she's not even listening to her own people, because even her own people like don't want to fight. Like, they immediately was like, we'll go with Monty's plan. And so she had to burn it. Like, so that's deep. And then the fact that they have people that are loyal to Maddie, like, you could already see it. Like, people are loyal to Maddie, and like at the end when they're all marching, like, Indra says to Gaia, like, go, like, our commander awaits. Like, they're not talking about Octavia, they're talking about Maddie. And all those people were like, we're with you. Like, so Maddie's gonna have a whole ass army. Like, they're not marching, they're marching with Octavia, but they're not marching with Octavia. Like, they're marching to get to their commander. So that's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a civil war as soon as they get there, because half of like Octavia's people are going to break away. And then like try to like go with Maddie. Bellamy like broke me. Just Monty broke me. Like, he's just so sad because his whole thing got destroyed.
Yeah, fuck her.
Like, he's just so
I was already
broken.
upset about her crushing the flower. Mind you, I didn't expect her to burn the fucking garden.
The whole thing is burnt. Like, it's gone. Like, and he's just so sad because like that's where he was gonna live. Because episodes prior to this, he had decided he wanted to stay here and not go to Shallow Valley. So him and his girlfriend Harper had decided that they were gonna stay. Like, and now he can't even stay there because everything's burnt to the ground. So now he has to leave. And so he's just like broken. And I do love how Bellamy was like, let's go, like, our family awaits and everything like that. Like, Bellamy is still trying to like be there for him and everything. And like Bellamy, you could see that Bellamy like feels so bad because it was his sister that did it. Like, so like you could tell that Bellamy feels so bad because like it was his sister that did it. Oh, I completely forgot about the best like part of this episode. The best part of this episode, hands down, was Octavia having those memories, like reliving those memories of living on the Ark with Bellamy, and reliving the memory of him coming down from the bunker and saving them, and her also reliving memories of what goes down in this pit, because she knows that like she's throwing her brother in that. Like, her brother who took care of her on the Ark, like her brother who came and saved her from this bunker, she's about to throw him in this violent like place, like, and have him fight to the death and everything like that. So I loved that. That was like one of my favorite scenes of the episode. And then my second favorite scene of the episode was her going to talk to Bellamy, and then like them reminiscing of what happened when they were little and how she cut her lip and she was afraid that they were going to catch her and see the blood on the floor, so he cut his arm to like cover it up. And then like him,
you can see the scar.
He still has the scar. So like I loved seeing that. Like, I love it. Like, anytime you want to give me like past stories of like how they lived on that Ark, like, I'm all for it, because I've always wanted to see more flashbacks of Bellamy and Octavia up on the Ark, and like how they protected each other and loved each other and stuff like that. Like, I've always wanted to see it. So beautiful as always, amazing as always. It was sad that she feels like she's dead, and that Octavia is no longer there, even though we're getting concrete proof that Octavia is still in there. Like, you're fighting is like so hard to keep your brother alive. That's Octavia. Blood Reina wouldn't do that. Octavia would do that. So like, that's Octavia right there. Like, she's not dead. There's still like Octavia is still in there. It's sad that she chose what she chose at the end though, because Octavia the Octavia I know and the Octavia I love. I've had issues with Octavia's character in the past before, but the Octavia that I love would have listened to Monty.
That I am acquaintances with.
Yeah, like she would have listened to Monty, in my like honest opinion. Like the Octavia that I know, and like the fact that she didn't and she couldn't, and like she burned that to the ground. Like
I just don't get like what like okay, even if you want this war so bad, like that's more produce. That's more for your people. Like what? What?
Yeah, like so that was
in the case that another fucking radiation thing hits, because you just don't fucking know, because this place is just fucking wild, or if anything happens, you could still have this shit. And I don't understand how people could just like, we're just gonna blindly follow her. Like I
don't think that they are though.
I know, but I'm saying like we have rations. I would have grabbed the backpack and walked away.
Well, like, but some of them are only marching to get to Maddie, which is gonna be crazy. Like when they finally all get there, like what's gonna happen? Like, are some people going to try to kill Octavia? Like, because we all know a war is gonna happen. I feel like the war is going to be
inevitable.
No, it's already inevitable. We all know it's gonna happen, but I feel like the war right now, it's making it look like the war is gonna be Octavia versus Maddie. Like Maddie's army versus Octavia's army and stuff. They're setting it up to look like that.
Oh, civil.
Yeah, like a civil war. Like hopefully it's not that. Hopefully, I don't know, cause I feel like we're in episode 10. We have 3 episodes left, and Octavia hasn't broke yet, and like changed. So hopefully, like I need something. I need something to get her to change. Like not exactly like change, because you can't go back to the way you were. It's never gonna happen. But like I need her to like snap out of it and like actually start listening to reason a lot more, because she's not listening to reason. And like the more, if she keeps going down this route, she's gonna be turning people against her, and then she's gonna get the people that are loyal to her killed. Like, so I need her to like do something. What I think is going to happen though is I think she's gonna lose a shitload of people because of these goddamn worms. And like, I think they're gonna go up, get them worms, and like, they're gonna die. Like, I think she's gonna lose like a crap load of people, like, because of those worms. And then she's gonna blame herself because she forced them to march, even though it wasn't, she forced them to march and burn down that place, like, so they had no other option but to march. So she's gonna choose, like, so she's gonna blame herself that she got all these people killed. But honestly, it's Clark's fault. Like, you know what, no, y'all 50-50. Like, y'all 50-50 get the blame on this. Like, cause Clark, you didn't have to throw the fucking worms.
You really didn't. It's really not a good look, my girl. Like, it's just not.
Yeah, so I think that's what's gonna happen. I think, like, they're gonna get caught up in these worms, and like, she's gonna lose like a crap load of people because of them worms. And then I think, so that's my prediction, one of the episodes. I think Maddie is gonna get her army, and she's growing more and more into a commander.
I think she's gonna dip on Clark.
Possibly, hopefully not.
I feel like Clark is gonna wake up and she's just like, I'm out.
Clark is now has to face the issues with her mom. She's gonna find out that her mom is a drug addict, and then we finally get to like find out what happened in the Dark Year next episode, which I need to know what happened so that I can understand a lot more and get it a lot more. I think I'm gonna be like broken by the time that episode ends. But we finally get to figure out what happens in the Dark Year. I'm excited for that.
The Dark Year is just the show getting canceled.
The trailer made it seem like Abby played a huge part in the Dark Year. So that would make sense if she played a huge part in the Dark Year and couldn't cope, and that's why she turned to drugs. Like, so, but it made it look like that she plays a huge part in the Dark Year, so I'm interested in see what happened and what went down. And then with, I'm interested to see, like, what happens when Bellamy and Clark reunite. She probably thinks he's dead right now because of what Maddie said. She's like, oh, of course he's probably dead. Like, she probably thinks that he's dead right now because of what Maddie said. So I'm interested to see what their what their reunion's gonna be like. So yeah, so that was a really good episode of The 100, season 5, episode 10, Warriors Will. I loved it. I can't wait to get the next 3 episodes, see what happens. And you know, my love for Bellamy will never fade. My love for Clark will never fade. And like, I'm just excited to get the next 3 episodes, and I'm excited for that Bellamy and Clark reunion. Hopefully this season ends on a high note. We've been pretty bleak this whole entire season, so hopefully it ends on a high note. Hopefully we get some sort of like semblance of like hope because it's like no hope at this point. And I will see you guys next week for episode 11, The Dark Year. I can't wait to see what happens in The Dark Year. Bye.